build a vehicle med bag just like this one, stick around with me and I'll show you everything that's in the contents of this bag and where it's going to go in my truck. This bag is also great for taking on a weekend camping trip, something like that. Stick around and we're going to dump and I'm going to show you everything that's in this bag. Alright guys, this bag is from Knight's Manufacturing in Arkansas. They sent me this bag. It's been over a year ago. I've been using it for one of my HF radios as a man pack radio bag. It worked good for that. I wanted to repurpose it for something else. I'm getting another bag to use for my HF man pack. So this one was sitting empty and I was like, let's turn it into a truck medical bag, a SUV medical bag, a bag that you could take to the park, like if you're gonna have if you're at a baseball tournament, something like that, that's got all kinds of odds and ends, a weekend camping trip, just a great all-around bag to cover a lot of different things. But the bag's awesome. The only thing, this is a 100% American-made bag, awesome bag. The only thing that I did to it was put 2 mag pouches on to hold stuff that you need to get to right then. This bag is different from a first aid kit, your individual first aid kit. This is more of, you should have medical on you. So this bag could be in the truck, it could be in your camper, something like that, to where not necessarily immediate medical action is needed right then. You should have a tourniquet on you. You should have wound packing gauze, chest seal, stuff like that for immediate stuff that's going to kill you quick. But on the outside of this, I went ahead and put some stuff on here. So first, in these mag pouches, on this, I'm not going to pull it out, but you've got a cat tourniquet right here. You've got a set of shears. And also in this front pouch, you've got a set of combat gauze. You've got 1 pair of gloves right on the outside. And then you've got a set of hyphen chest seals. So that's what is right there on the front for immediate stuff that you're going to need right then. You can grab a tourniquet off the front, apply the tourniquets. You've got chest seals right here. You've got a thing of gloves. You've got shears, and you've also got a thing of combat gauze. So we're going to crack everything open and look inside of it. I've got the bag opened up. You can kind of see, I took the top, you can take the flap and fold it over to where it opens up a lot more. And we'll just start pulling stuff out. No rhyme or reason, no order in here. And you could build one of these and pack it the way you want to. I packed stuff that I knew that we would use, especially in my wife's SUV or something like that. We're at the ball field a lot during the summer, and there's always boo-boos and crap like that that you need. But we'll start. First thing, I've got a headlamp. Check the batteries. I've got to throw an extra battery in here for this, but I've got a headlamp in here. And then what I did with a lot of this, I've got these small Ziploc bags that I picked up, and you can put all your stuff that should go together. You can put those in the Ziploc bags, and then you can just find the Ziploc bags, and it's like, hey, there's all the stuff that should go with that. But the first bag I pulled out, you've got a few things. I've got 2 pair of nail clippers, and I've got 2 pairs of tweezers, and then I've also got a tick removing tool. So that's all in a Ziploc bag by itself. So you can find that if you need tweezers. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. You can get tweezers, the uses for tweezers, stuff like that. So we'll move on to the next. And I'm just going to pull stuff out, no rhyme or reason. This baggie has got everything. We've got triple antibiotic ointment. We've got Clear Eyes. We've got some eye drops in there. Liquid bandage, like your liquid stitch. You've got some of that. I've got Carmex for your lips. I've got a small thing of travel lotion. We've got sunscreen in there. And then I went ahead and also threw in some Q-tips. I mean, Q-tips have so many different applications that you can use them for. And then also in the very back, I've got 2 packs of moleskin. If you get hot spots or something like that, you can put it on your feet. Sticking with that a little bit, another bag, I've got, this is poison ivy itch cream. If you get into poison ivy, you start itching, you've got cream that you can put on to help with the poison ivy. And then also is some anti-itch cream. It's cortisone cream to take care of itching from other stuff. All right, this bag right here is more of your over-the-counter medicines. I don't have any any prescription medicines in here, anything you wouldn't be able to pick up. But this has got, you've got like acetaminophen. I've got some, what is this? Excedrin for migraines. We've got little personal single-use antacids. You've got aspirin. You've got burn gel in here. You've got anti-diarrhea medicine. There's a ton of alcohol wipes in here. And then there's also, these are antiseptic hand wipes. So essentially to clean your hands off in there. But a ton of alcohol wipes and just over-the-counter stuff is in there. We'll pull this out. This is kind of your boo-boo, your little Band-Aid bag. It's got like 4 different types of Band-Aids. You can see how many Band-Aids I put in there. I've seen some people only have like 4 or 5 Band-Aids. It's like, why just put 4 or 5 Band-Aids? Let's put, you know, a couple dozen of each one in there, and then you don't have to, you know, the first time you use it, sometimes it's like, oh crap, I got to refill it, and you forget to refill the thing, and then you don't have any. But this has got all the way from your little small Band-Aids in it to your bigger bandages up to your like 2x4 inch bandages in there. It's got fingertip bandages and your knuckle Band-Aids in there. And it's also got 2 or 3 eye shields and eye cups in there. Then here's a 6-inch, a 6-inch Olace bandage. It's a pressure bandage that is great for putting on a wound, and you can actually put pressure on it. These are great bandages to have. And then down in the very bottom, these are AB pads, sterile AB pads. These are 8-inch by 10-inch pads. So gauze pads for using on top of a wound, and then you can wrap it. And then that's everything that's kind of loose in the center of the bag. On the back side of the bag, it's got 2 pockets. I have a whole roll of medical tape in there. Then there's another small Ziploc bag that has 5 sets of gloves in here, so you've got extra gloves. There's 2, these are the S-roll, and yeah, both these are S-roll gauze, wound packing gauze. They're just compressed from North American Rescue. I've also got a Schlissman wrap in here. The Schlissman wraps are great. You can use these on animals, pets, and the big thing is you can also use these on children. I've not used one of these yet. I know how to use them and played with them just a little bit, but I threw it in here because I've got kids. There's always a use for it. I've got in that pocket, the last thing is nasal pharyngeal airway that you've got for there. Going in the next pocket over, here is, this is Kerlex gauze. It's a 4.5 by 4 yard roll of sterile gauze. You can use it. It's not intended for wound packing because it's not as tight a weave, but you could pack a wound with it if you needed to. This is more for wrapping around and covering a wound. Here's a North American Rescue. That's a 4-inch compressed bandage that you can use. Let's see, there's all kinds of stuff. This bag looks small, but the amount of stuff that you can pack in it is amazing. Here is an emergency survival wrap. If you've got somebody that's lost a lot of blood, getting hypothermic, you can put them in there and help to warm them up. We've got a triangle bandage with a couple safety pins. There's tons of uses for a triangle bandage. That's all that's in these pouches. We'll flip it around And then you can see on the other side, you've got two loops right here that you could put something else in there. I might see if I can fix some chem lights or something like that in there. Not for sure if I will, but this has got a Velcro top, and it's got an elastic mesh pocket in here. So first thing we pull out, there's a bunch of 4x4 gauze, sterile individual wrap 4x4 gauze. There's a ace bandage with clips, and then flip it around, and there are 3 more rolled gauze. They're the stretchy rolled gauze that are in there. There's 2 things of Coban. It's self-adhering. If you wrap your gauze around the wound, you can take the Coban and it'll stick to itself. Coban is amazing stuff to use. We've got a thing of liquid IV. I was going to get some rehydration salts, but the liquid IVs, I use those a lot, and I like them. I've been dehydrated before and drank some liquid IV, and it helps out tremendously. So there's three packs in here. I've got finger splint. If you break your finger, something like that, you need to splint a finger, a thumb. And this has actually got a gel protector that you can put on there to where bumping it against stuff will protect your finger a little bit more. Going along with the splints, there's this is a flat fold 24-inch splint. If you need to splint anything, you've got your splint, and you've also got materials to wrap around the splint. And then, last but not least, we've got Burn Tech first aid burn dressings. We've got 2 of those in here. But guys, that's everything that's in this bag. If you got anything you think I need to add, put it in the comments. But I appreciate you watching, and we'll be building some more, and y'all have a good one.